Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
To first, Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now one down with the bases empty, and up next will be Willy Adames. First offering.
Ball.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball,
so
one
let's take a
strike.
peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And he fouls this one off. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Darno gathers it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And another foul ball.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Soler. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. No outs, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider laid off for a ball.
2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Digging in will be Austin Riley. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And now the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In is Jorge Soler. As he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Woodruff is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. Duvall, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now the pitch as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Cain. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game, so I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Brandon Woodruff. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. 2 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hillary.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Max Fried.
The pitcher, Max Fried.
First delivery to him. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, D-Roy, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count, 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well, staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And now here is Ozzie Albies trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box, Austin Riley. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next for Milwaukee, Narvaez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball. Playing 2, 2-2. No.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now here is Jorge Soler. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Playing 12, 1-2 to count.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A base hit in his first trip. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit in the air to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The center fielder.
Now it'll be Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. Misses. Ball two.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Now here's the pitch. No. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
And this will be fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 now. A swing and a high pop-up. Adames has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Max Fried. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. First offering on its way.
No.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed.
The kind of spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
2-2.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Darno gathers it. Throw down to first, 1 away. Next, here is Willie Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
In is Christian Yelich as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Adames takes his lead at third with 1 away. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That's popped up. Freeman trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
No, outside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A man at third with one away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Avisail Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now here it comes. In there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to bat will be Ozzie Albies. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
unable to find the zone with the slider. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, A.J.
Now to bat, Narvaez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The catcher, Narvaez.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So here is Eduardo Escobar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Narvaez gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Two pitch is fouled away. As a look, now the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner at first with no outs here. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Here's the 3-2.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelback. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball
1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it in 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A high fastball is in there.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Travis d'Arnaud is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Guillermo Heredia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding in is Eddie Rosario. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A pause. And the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back to Truist Park following this. Dylan Lee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Dylan.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's set and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next, it'll be Willie Adames. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will get this one. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired, 2 down now. So next to hit is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Nevada, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0
That's
is in there
strike.
for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed
No, that's
pitch
down.
taken for a ball. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 2-1. Devin Williams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's too
Now
high.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses 2-1. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Austin Riley. Popped up. Escobar is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. He's ready now to pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the
1
first
ball,
strike.
1 strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 2 out with a man at first. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Chris Martin.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Narvaez trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yep.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Martin playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Skied down the left field line. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate here is Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
No strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So the next to bat will be Daniel Vogelback. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a sinker dips too low there. into the dirt, in fact.
1-2.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The 7th fielder, Adam Duvall.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something more speed.
1 ball,
So 1 and 2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Ball, no. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
We're playing 11.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And they'll turn with a slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Fouled away. Final strike for the Braves. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Yelich is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Woodruff pitches well enough to get the W. Max Fried struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.